Hi, welcome to Agriculture and Man. Today we are going to discuss about the importance of agriculture to us. We want to discuss about the definition of agriculture. We want to look at the importance of agriculture, and we are going to also trace the origin of agriculture from the early days until today, the modern agriculture. I start with this slide. You can look at this slide and we see that these are food that we serve on our table every day. Maybe in some countries we have different type of food, but if you notice here, this is a typical food served in Malaysia. You see in the middle is rice, and we have eggs, we have peanuts, we have flour cooked in cooking oil, and we have those spicy stuff, those are chilies, and at the back is the cucumber. Have you ever wondered where are the origins of this food that we have on our table every day? Yes, you may say that they come from the supermarket, or they come from the grocery store, or they may come from the restaurant. But actually, if you think hard, all this food actually originated from the farm, or they originated from agriculture. So this food and all other food that we consume every day for our meal, for our survival, actually the source is from the agriculture. And let us look at what is agriculture. So the word agriculture itself comes from Latin words ager, which means land, and cultura means cultivation. So agriculture therefore means cultivation of land. And as I mentioned earlier, agriculture supplies food for our survival. And agriculture, the modern agriculture, depends on science and technology for its productivity. And agriculture nowadays is a business. And more importantly, agriculture requires natural resources. And let us look at the definition of agriculture. So agriculture can be defined as utilization of natural resources system to produce commodities which are vital for human survival, including food, fiber, even now biofuel, pharmaceuticals, and ornamentals. These are the flowers, the beautiful plants. And again, it involves farming, the practice of cultivating soil, producing crops, and raising livestock. So the crops and livestock raised are provided with optimum growing conditions to ensure high productivity. So what we do, or what farmers do, is to provide optimum condition for plants, also for animals, so that they can produce or they can grow, and to ensure high productivity, and finally we can harvest them and we can use this product mainly for our food or some other products. So therefore, I would say that no agriculture, no future. We human being actually depends on agriculture, especially for our food, therefore for our survival. Let us look at the scope or the activities involved in agriculture. We can start with the green box in the middle. I call it primary production, or some people call it upstream activity. So this involves crop production. Crops mean using plant, like maize, like rice, vegetables, and many others. And we also have livestock production. These are animals, cattle, sheep, poultry, chicken. And we have aquaculture, which involve with production of fish. Aqua means water, so they need water. And we have agroforestry, and we also have horticulture. So the main activities here is production of, we call it primary production. And after this primary production, we have another box on your left. This is the white box, and this is the pre-production. This involves on the inputs of agriculture. For example, like fertilizers, seeds, feed. These feed are animal feed, machine, pesticide, and even fish fries. Fish fries refers to the small fish which we use as to start off our aquaculture production. So I call this pre-production. So we need this in order to have primary production. And on the other side, on the yellow box, is the downstream. Downstream normally we call value added, or we add value to the crop or the livestock that we harvested. And it is also called post-harvest processing. And we process them for food. For example, if we harvest wheat and we convert the wheat into flour, and we harvest fruits like mango, we can convert or process it into fruit juice. And we also have what we call non-food post-harvest processing. For example, latex, which we get from rubber. This can be converted or being processed to make tires. Yeah? We also have like palm oil. After harvesting, we can convert them to so many products, including biofuels. And of course, in this downstream activity, it also involves packaging and marketing. Yeah? And at the box below, which involve the three other boxes, the three other activities, is R&D, research and development. All these different elements of agriculture requires research and development for improvement. And also very important is natural resource and environmental management. Because, as you know, especially the primary production requires natural resources like land, water, and also the climate. Therefore, they need to be well managed. Let's look now at the importance of agriculture. Why agriculture is so important to us? Well, to begin with, any civilization starts with agriculture, because agriculture provides food. So when people can be provided with food through the process of agriculture, then civilization can start. I will discuss this later. And as mentioned earlier, agriculture is the source of food. It provides food security for the population. Every human being requires food for survival. And it's also a source of wealth, yeah, for wealth creation, for the income of the nation. And next is on the rural economy. We know that the economy of the rural areas depend on the activities of agriculture. And recently, many of the agriculture products can be converted into fuel. We call it biofuel. We normally depend on petroleum for our energy, but now, due to advancement in R&D, we have developed, or we are able to process or convert some of the oil that we produce through agriculture into biofuel. And of course, another very important aspect of agriculture is providing aesthetic. Aesthetic here refers to the beautiful flowers, beautiful plant, which we use to decorate our environment, to decorate our landscape. And also, in recent years, many of the agriculture product is now being used as a product for pharmaceutical. They can be used to cure diseases as food additive.